Hey everybody, welcome back to Richter Knives, episode number 42. And today we are going to talk about a couple of knives that I got as a gift. One of them was a couple of weeks back, and I'm going to do a full review on this. This is the Hogue Deca. Y'all have seen it in my shorts, you've seen it in some of my videos. I've been carrying this quite a bit because Erica's EDC gave this to me, like legit. Here you go. She handed it to me and said, "It's yours." Blew me away because I sent her. Well, she's asking me something about what knives I like, and I sent her a list. I really had a list. I have a list of knives on my phone that I'm just kind of a wish list. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that I'm actively pursuing. But at the same time, it's, just a reminder, these are the kind I like, and this is what I'm kind of, heading toward. And, I may never get 99% of them, but I sent her this list, and the Hogue Deca with Magna Cut was on there. And she said, "Hey, you can have my Deca." I said, "What? No way." And she insisted, and I was like, whoa. Now, I tried to not act too overly excited, but through text, you can't really tell that I was pretty daggone excited. When I got this knife, I've been wanting it since I seen, if you'll go to Instagram and look at Hogue's Instagram, and they have a short, and they have the one where it has the Ultim scales and the gold thumb stud, and I was like, oh my gosh, when I seen that, it kind of enamored me. And I really don't get enamored by knives that often. There's just a couple here and there. I know I did with the bug out. I did with the copper lock. When I first seen the copper lock, I loved it. The GEC Viper. And I had to have those knives, the GEC 78, and it was just, I'm constantly thinking about them until I get one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're a knife person, I don't have to tell you all this. But this, automatically, I was wanting it, and she gave this to me, and thank you, Erica. Wow. And I kind of thought that I wouldn't like it as much as my bug out, because I carried my bug out exclusively mostly exclusively. I have a 940 as well, and my son gave me a mini Griptilian here recently. But I've been carrying that bug out, and was kind of in the back of my mind thinking, am I even going to carry this over my bug out? Can it kick my bug out of my pocket? And I'll tell you this, I'm not gonna give you a full review of this knife right now, because I want to give this more attention, you know what I'm saying, in a video. So I'll do that exclusively. I may even do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna commit to it, because I always say, I want to make a video on this, and a lot of YouTubers do that, and then you never see that video. I don't want to be that guy, but I plan a lot of videos, and then things happen and other stuff. What happens. I don't want to promise anything, or when it's going to happen, but I will do a full review on this, because I feel like I've carried it enough to know what I feel about it, and its tendencies, and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. I will say this, I'll go ahead and spoil it a little bit. I freaking love this thing. So I'm going to tell you why in that video. And there's, not everything about it is perfect, but we'll talk about it. And this knife is pretty cool. I didn't realize that this was the exact knife that Jared on Neve's Knives sharpened and done his full review on. Erica, I guess, let him borrow it to do that review. You can go back and look at his video. He's got a long video on this, where he sharpened it, tested it, all that. So I don't feel the need to do that with this knife. I mean, this exact literal knife was, you know, tested by him and her, and they both got videos on this knife, so I'm not going to do that kind of review where it's like a test. But I will tell you how I feel about it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and things like that. Love this knife. And this is the other knife I'm carrying in my Georgia Adventures EDC Leatherworks coffin slip. And Randy made this for me and gifted it to me. And wow, I just want to say, you know, I made a few of these myself. I think before he was starting to make them, he asked me about them, and I showed him a picture of what I had done through, you know, us just talking in our DMs, and he was wondering about them, and I sent him a picture of mine. Mine looked nothing like this. His is way better than what I was thinking up. It's just got more character, you know. It's like that. It smells good. It's almost looks like he pulled this leather right off a saddle and made this thing, and I am, you know, tickled to death with it. Tickled to death with it. And guess what? It fits perfect. It fits this perfect. Bam! Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about this knife. This Jersey knife guy gifted a few of us one of these knives. This is a Sod Buster Junior, and it's in CV steel with the synthetic candles. And I think that he didn't think I was gonna like it because I had said that I didn't like the synthetic candles. However, whenever I showed you the Texas Jack, if you'll go back and look at that video, I said I went to a pawn shop and wanted to look at a Sod Buster. This is that actual Sod Buster that I wanted. I wanted the red one, and I wanted it in CV. And I asked to look at it, and I already noticed that the centering was like way off. So before I even opened it, I'm like, no. And the covers were dual, and I believe I said that in the video. They were highly dual. So here's my pizza they're bringing to me. Crazy. Thank you so much. Hey, what do you know? Pizza delivery. It's one of them new Pizza Hut melts. I'd give you a bite, but you know how it is. Anywho, check this. What I was saying is, I went to that pawn shop, and the covers were dull and chalky, and it wasn't centered. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. And I looked down, and I seen that Texas Jack said CV on the box. I said, that's the one I want. But this was the one I began looking at. And guess what? Look at the centering on that. Right down the middle, strike one. Can you see it? Oh man. And this thing, I'm not even joking, this is the sharpest knife I've ever got out of the box besides my PM2. It is sticky. I haven't even stropped it, nothing. And you could see I already got the tieners on there. I cut some lemons when I was eating fish the other night. Also, I cut an apple today, and it's got blues and purples, and you can barely see it because of the lighting in my car. But I am like tickled to death. When I got this, and he said, man, you already said you didn't like it on the video. I hope you like it. And I was nervous. I'm like, what did I say I didn't like? I guess it was the synthetic candles, but man, this red one was the one I was searching for because I had already got this, and I knew it was going to fit a Sod Buster Junior. And guess what, man? Look at this. Look, it's like they're one. It's like one was made for the other. Craziness. Anyways, I wanted to show y'all that. And then one more thing that was given to me is this old grandpa knife. It's a buck 301, and it is crusty. Crusty is, I don't know, it looks like it was in the Titanic shipwreck or something. It's bad, but we're gonna clean it up. It was given to me by a coworker, and we're gonna clean it up and see what happens with it. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. So I want to throw out a quick video there. Congrats to the winner yesterday of the giveaway. I think that was a pretty cool canoe. And thank you for all that are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the button down below and like my videos. Share it if you like them. And y'all keep it real. Have a good day. Richter, out.